we continue with the broadcast this morning, and we are now taking a look at Somaliland. They have voted the long-awaited presidential election, and this is amidst a push for independence, and obviously there have been certain tensions, and this is the reason why we're talking with media strategists and regional analysts. We're speaking with Abdirahman Dhadhere. Abdirahman, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you. Thank you for having me and welcome.
Yes, let's just talk about the elections in Somaliland at this point in time, and just to provide a brief overview in terms of how these elections have gone so far.
The Somaliland election is which take place on Wednesday is still and still going the fourth county. Which election is for candidates, for three candidates and other 10 political parties. So far, the situation is going through peacefully. All the custody still undergoing process of vote counting.
Yes. Now, let's just talk a bit about Somaliland, because we know it has got self-rule after breaking away from Somalia in 1991. And it is very, very strategic in terms of where it is located, particularly with the Indian Ocean, the Red Sea as well. And just to understand the people of Somaliland, how is this actually seen by Somalia? Because the key issue here is, because it is so strategic, the greater Somalia, how is this likely to impact, with these elections? And again, to understand what the people of Somaliland truly want.
Somaliland for the last 33 years, it was a self-ruled region or self-ruled autonomy. So far, it's not get any international recognition, but it's making for the last 30 years, it's making the huge progress on democratic and elections, which taking place for the last 30 years. So in this election, it comes in the important effect in the region on the of Africa, Red Sea, as well as in Somalia largely. So this election is making a significant importance in the region.
Yes. Now, we know that there are many regional tensions at this point in time, and we know Somaliland has its own government, it's got its own parliament, it has its own currency, it has its own passports as well. And the mere fact that the sovereignty of Somaliland still remains unrecognized internationally, because Somalia still views Somaliland as being part of its territory. How is this actually being looked at? But that the mere fact that recognition is not given to Somaliland by the international community.
Yes, it's still does not get any recognition, but the good thing is that this place is a secure, stable, politically, economically, every sector in the society. So that thing is I think is a very important for the stability. It's still this breakaway region and the part other of Somalia. I think federal government of Somalia in Mogadishu we did a lot of negotiations. The last year, we remember the one in Djibouti. So, but still we not get any progress for that negotiation between the Mogadishu and Hargeisa. But I think this journey for making Somaliland to improve democracy, elections, the fair and fair elections, stability, security, I think that is a good thing in the region and beyond.
Yes. Now, let's just talk a bit about the candidates for the presidency. Now, we know the incumbent President Musa Bihi Abdi appears on the ballot as well. And just looking at the candidates and looking at how the people of Somaliland actually see these candidates, what are the expectations, and again, looking at the outcome of the elections once the results are announced.
So far, the thing is going smoothly. I think this the most two candidates, like incumbent President Musa Bihi and the opposition, and the main opposition leader of Wadani Party, Abdirahman Dhadhere, is still so far we not have any official results. That's from the Somaliland Electoral Commission. But in the underground or information but we not have still the official announcement. But we know that the opposition party leader Abdirahman Dhadhere is seen, I think, is leading for the preliminary or the result.
Yes, and just finally, in terms of the outcome, and once the results are announced, obviously, when one looks at the people of Somaliland, peaceful people, and I must say that whichever way the election goes, irrespective of who is elected, I'm sure that the results will be accepted, and I'm sure we've learned that the election has been quite peaceful, and I'm sure we will be seeing quite a peaceful outcome once the results come out.
We know for the many international corps here, yesterday they meet all the parties, like the incumbent president, opposition main leader, all sides they believe to accept for the result. So that's a good thing. But we know the Somaliland, this is not the first election. The last 6 presidency Somaliland, it have been like this, and all sides they accept the result. So I think that side Somaliland is very, very mature.
Well, certainly it does appear as it is very, very mature. And once again, we trust and hope, and we make dua that things go peacefully as well. And looking forward to the results being announced. But for now, Abdirahman, we say Jazakallah to you. Shukran for taking time out and providing us with this update right here on Salam Media this morning.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Abdirahman Dhadhere was us this morning, joining us out of Somaliland, and looking forward to the outcome of the elections. We're going to go for a break. We come back next up. Maulana Zakaria Falenda, who is on standby, with the Jummah Nasiha.
We are here in the middle of a Zahra neighborhood. The whole neighborhood is already destroyed. More than 17 towers are down. Here, as you can see, the firefighters trying their best to help. The people are still under the rubble. A lot of the people
Join Hamza on his exclusive South African tour as he shares his personal experiences, never before seen footage, and powerful insights on the ongoing genocide in Gaza. This is more than just a talk. It's an invitation to witness Gaza through the lens of Hamza Sha'alan. Don't miss this opportunity to meet the photojournalist who brought Gaza's pain and perseverance to the world in its darkest moments. Follow Salam Media on social media pages for more on this tour and be part of the conversation.